No one warns you that the hardest part of retirement isn't leaving work. It's realising you've already left emotionally. You don't burn out, you outgrow it. Because the truth is, being ready for retirement shows up in very subtle everyday shifts, long before you think. So I want to share with you the 5 key signs that told me I was done from working, even before I fully realised it myself. And I'm going to share with you a bonus sign that I'm calling the invisible sign. And it's one to be aware of and to keep in the back of your mind, so be sure to keep watching for that one. If you're new here or you're a returning viewer, my name's Paul and thanks for stopping by. For years, I was focused on career milestones, the progression in the organisation, maximising my earnings, even doing extra external studies. But things changed in the latter years of my working life. When I'd open up my phone in the morning, I wasn't checking my inbox. Rather, I was checking the financial markets and performance of my retirement fund. We call that superannuation here in Australia. And you'll have your own equivalents back home, being 401k or pension, etc. But yep, that's what I started doing more. So in other words, I was way more interested in retirement timelines rather than email replies or problems that could wait until I logged on proper for the day. And that's not necessarily losing interest, it's just that your newfound and future priorities are evolving. So I guess what you can say here is that you're shifting from building career to building a future life beyond work. Is that what you're doing as well? There was a time when I'd get in early, stay late and put my hand up to take on extra tasks, mostly to show initiative or leadership, which were probably tasks that no one else really wanted. Whilst I still cared deeply, I shifted from doing more than I needed to just simply doing my job and doing it within normal working hours. You know those hours there, the times when pretty much everybody arrives and leaves the workplace, instead of being the person that switches the lights on and off and unlocks and locks the doors. And what surprised me was the lack of guilt. That internal voice saying, you should be doing more, be seen to be setting the example, well, it kind of disappeared. And that was actually a nice place to arrive at. And it's not that you're quitting, you're just simply done sprinting. At various points in your career, your opinion matters and holds sway. You're involved in important meetings and decisions, and people seek you out. And then slowly that shifts. You're included less. Sure, people still ask you questions because you've got the knowledge and the experience of the company and what's at hand. But you're not that go-to person anymore, the influencer or the mover and shaker. But here's the thing, it doesn't bother you anymore. I was quite happy just to do my job. I'd sit back and observe the micro meetings behind closed doors with serious faces and then see the false smiles walking out of them pretending all's rosy. Why did I move into that space? Because deep down you're no longer trying to shape the future of the organisation, because the reality is the future you're trying to shape is your own. The job isn't so much the problem, but the routine is, or it was. The commute, the fixed schedule, the controlling structure. This was the straw that broke the camel's back for me. I like to exercise every day, and especially in the morning. So from the minute I woke up, or more to the point when the alarm clock went off, I was under pressure to get my exercise done, which is something I enjoy, and when it's mixed with that, I wasn't enjoying it. Then there's the pressure to get out the door by a certain time, and hope and pray that the traffic is going to behave itself so I could get to work on time. Honestly, I'd reached the point where I'd had a gutful of that. And it's then when you really do start imagining mornings without alarms, the days and weeks without the grind. Not entirely to escape work, but to find freedom so the days belong to you. As I said earlier, I still cared because that's me, and I always have, and I still do. I still have a good work ethic. But the work politics, the other people's problems and all the associated BS, you just reach a point where you don't want them to be your problem anymore. And look, don't get me wrong, because I don't want to be coming across as being negative or poo-pooing work and the opportunities my career gave me, because I wouldn't be where I am now. But you're just done with investing emotional energy into things that don't matter to you anymore. And when you stop internalising or concerning yourself with the news, it's because your mind is already stepping into the next chapter. Now this one's really interesting as it creeps up quietly and can even go unseen. Because what happens is meetings occur without you. You're not being involved in decisions. Others have taken on increased management or leadership roles. And the big one from my own situation and experiences was when I was given a task to recruit some new management personnel. It was fairly late in my career, and the brief was no one over 45, and ideally they should be under 40. Hell, if that doesn't give you a reality check, then nothing does. But you know what? I wasn't offended, because I was more than self-aware that I had way less in front of me than I had behind me. And I also didn't want to be doing the role that I was recruiting those people for, because in hindsight, I'd already stepped back emotionally, and they'd obviously sensed it. A good analogy here is to think about your favourite sports team and the older players within it, because work organisations are a lot like sporting organisations. They prepare for life without you long before the farewell speech. And aside from that being final confirmation you're ready to move on, it's relieving because you're gaining freedom. So guys, those are my 5 signs, plus the invisible bonus one that showed me I was generally ready for retirement, even if I didn't realise all of them at the same time. Not because I hated work, but because I just evolved beyond it, as sometimes your life is ready for its next chapter, long before you say it out aloud. But what about you? Have any of these points resonated with you, or maybe you're a fair way already into this journey? Leave a comment, give us your thoughts, it'd be great to hear from you. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you're up to date with all the latest offerings on the channel. Thanks again for watching guys, really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one and bye for now.